dog paws. I don't want dogs in my garden. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be building garden fencing to keep out digging dogs and other wildlife. These pieces of wood measure 4 feet long and will be the top and the bottom of the frame. For the sides and the legs, I cut each piece in half to measure 24 inches. These cut pieces will point towards the ground at the bottom of the frame. So I am marking 8 inches from the bottom of the leg overhang, and the fence panel itself will rest on the garden bed at 16 inches high. Connect all 4 pieces of wood to form one large rectangle. Then complete as many panels as you require to enclose your space. You can modify the length of these panels to custom fit your own garden. With the legs on the outside of the bed, test your frame to see if it sits on the garden's edge. So we've already started to build one frame. We're going to be adding the meshing. Lay the panel on top of the mesh as it makes it easier to cut. Line up the one end and cut smoothly along the other. Once the mesh is measured, place the panel down with the 2 sides touching the ground. Now it's time to connect the mesh to the frame with a staple gun. If you don't have a staple gun, you can use many small zip ties about every 6 inches or so. I secure the mesh at the top and then the bottom starting in the middle. I cut off the excess mesh from the bottom and will use that on the next panel. Lastly, I will finish off securing the 2 sides, and then this panel is done. For this project, I need 3 of them. So just like my other fence, there's a little gap, and I'm going to just add some wood along the side. That'll close it right up. So the next step is adding the straps. I decided to use steel strapping as it's very easy to bend, and I can customize it to any shape I need. Using the frame as a sizing guide, I am bending the metal starting in the middle to fit around the wood. Once I have a U shape, I take the ends and bend them the opposite direction, as this is where I'll screw them into the garden bed. Using wood screws, I attach the steel straps in place. I like to place the first one 1 inch from the top of the garden bed and the other one 1 inch up from the bottom of the leg. This helps keep the fence in place and prevents it from getting wobbly. This fence is a barrier that's meant to deter animals, but it may not prevent them 100%. There are still climbing animals like raccoons and squirrels, and diggers like mice. For stronger panels, increase the thickness of the wood and use some wire meshing, following the same build method. So this is how I built my raised garden bed fence panels. They are removable. It makes gardening a lot easier. I can remove them when I need to get into the garden, and I keep them in there to keep dogs out when I'm not in the garden. I'll probably be doing a nice tall trellis in this garden bed, so keep an eye out for that next project. See ya!